Okay, so children, we move on to question number 5 of ICSE Specimen Paper 2026 released by the Council. So the question 5 has got again 4 parts, and the first part says identify the reactant and write the balanced chemical equation. Okay, it says nitric acid reacts with compound Q to give a salt calcium nitrate. Now what is formed? Calcium nitrate is being formed. Okay, so that means what shall be the reaction? So the product is calcium nitrate, CaNO3 whole twice, plus water plus carbon dioxide, and this side you have HNO3. Okay, now when acid is there and you get carbon dioxide, that means the salt should contain carbonate. Okay, since here it is calcium, so that means the salt should be calcium carbonate. If not carbonate, then it can be calcium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so when calcium carbonate reacts with nitric acid, so you have to give a balanced reaction. So very important, 2 nitric acid, you will get calcium nitrate, water and carbon dioxide. If you take calcium bicarbonate, again you have to take 2 nitric acid, you're going to get calcium nitrate, right, 2 water and 2 carbon dioxide. Okay, so compound Q is calcium carbonate or calcium bicarbonate, and this is the balanced reaction, right? So 1 mark for writing the reactant and 1 mark for writing the balanced equation. Next, this is interesting numerical. What will be the mass of carbon dioxide that will contain the same number of molecules present in 3.2 grams of oxygen? Okay, now when you are equating, you need to know the number of moles. Okay, and the formula says number of moles is equal to mass of substance divided by its molecular mass. Now 3.2 is mass of substance. Now molecular mass of oxygen, O, it is 816, right? So 16 into, now this is O2, so 16 into 2, it is 32. So over here it is 32. So number of moles will be 0.1. Okay, now what will be the mass? So let's now calculate the mass of carbon dioxide. Now we know number of moles of carbon dioxide is equal to, right, we know how many moles are there. The moles are there are 0.1 mole of CO2 divided by molecular mass of carbon dioxide is how much? 44. So this is going to be, right, 4.4, right? So you will get 44 divided by 0. Right? So you will get the number of moles will be 4.4 grams. Is this clear? So now what will be the mass? So the mass will be 4.4 grams of carbon dioxide will be equal to 3.2 grams of oxygen. And how much they are going to contain? So this will be 0.1 into 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. Okay. Then next we talk about question number 3. Here it says that you have to state the property shown by sulfuric acid. So first is sulfur with sulfuric acid. So when you take sulfur, react this with concentrated sulfuric acid, then sulfur is changed to sulfur dioxide and you get water. Okay, now when sulfur is changed to sulfur dioxide, so what is happening here? Sulfur is getting oxidized. Okay, so what is the property over here? The property is oxidizing. Okay, why oxidize? Oxygen is added. Okay, then ferrous sulfide is converted to hydrogen sulfide. So what do? We take FeS right? This is treated with H2SO4. You get H2S plus FeSO4. Okay, now here this acts as acid, right? Sulfuric acid acts as acid and it releases hydrogen sulfide and acetic gas. Okay, so over here this sulfuric acid acts as acidic agent, so the property is acidic, right? This is oxidizing. Then next we come to ethanol. Now ethanol is C2H5OH, right? This reacts with concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, so what will happen? Concentrated sulfuric acid will act as dehydrating agent. It is going to remove water, so H and OH from here, you will get water and C2H4, ethene is formed. So here it is showing dehydrating property, right? So you have to mention the property. So these are the properties. Next we come to the fourth part. The fourth part says that you have to write balanced reaction. Now children, remember it has to be balanced and complete. So first is ethyne from calcium carbide. So you take calcium carbide, treat this with water, you're going to get calcium hydroxide and ethane gas, C2H2. So balance, it is twice water, right? Next, acetic acid is converted to ethyl acetate. So CH3COOH when combines with C2H5OH alcohol in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, and you warm a little, then H from acid and OH from alcohol combines to form water and you get CH3COOC2H5. So this is ethyl acetate which is formed, right? So this is the balanced reaction. Then last we come to the lab preparation of nitric acid. Now in order to prepare nitric acid, right, or hydrochloric acid, we use concentrated sulfuric acid. Now for nitric acid we take nitrate salt. So we take sodium nitrate or potassium nitrate, treat this with concentrated sulfuric acid. You are going to get what? Sodium hydrogen sulfate, temperature is less than 200 degree centigrade, right? And you get HNO3. You have to give balanced reaction, so it should be 2, right? So here you are going to get NHSO4, 2 nitric acid. No, then this will be 2, so you get this 2, right? So you are going to get 2 nitrate, okay, then 2 sodium, right? Then hydrogen, you have got 2 plus 2, 4, okay? So here 2, and we can simplify, then it will be 1, 1, 1 and 1, okay? Is this clear? So the reaction will be, final reaction will be NaNO3 plus HHSO4 will give NaHSO4 plus HNO3, balanced reaction and complete reaction. Okay, so here we come to an end to question number 5. Do like and subscribe my channel. Do put your comments and mention the topics which you want to cover. Thank you. Happy learning.